Hello everybody, hope you're doing well and welcome to a special video. This is going to be charting a course, a map, a guide as to how to get 40,000 points from the 7-star celebration event, things going on with the shooting star event, and also Paragon crystal spending as the points. And I'm really looking forward to delivering this video. It has taken several takes, some spreadsheet stuff that's gone wrong, some stuff that's gone right, all that particular stuff, and hours of work have gone into this one. So let's see if this all comes out rosy. Any case, first of all, shout out to Cat Murdoch, who does an amazing infographic. This is the one right here and has an amazing rewards breakdown. Also key information as well. Link is in the description to this, but I've put it in the spreadsheet, which is also in the link in the description. Paths: path 1, no 7-star requirements. Path 2, 1 7-star requirement. Path 3 on quest 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which all differ, which is 3 on the 1 to 2, 4 7 stars on the 3 to 4, 5 7 stars on the 5 to 6, and also the key information about rewards, which is the first clear, how many 7-star shards you get, clear all 2 path 2s, which you can do very easily, those 2, and then path 3, which is all about your exploration and more Paragon crystals. Okay. This is a very interesting process, and this will really kind of get you thinking about how you want to approach this. And something to bear in mind is this may not benefit everybody. It will show you a process of how to get to 40k points, but if you get very lucky with a 7-star in a Paragon crystal, you jump the process. So you kind of like, the process may not make sense to you. But it does to a degree. I'll have to again explain how we go. Is it possible to get up to 4 7-stars if you start with 2? Yes, it is. How? Again, we'll kind of look into this one. But if you're willing to spend 1,100 units on your process as you go, you will be able to get yourself 40k. So it's not for free. You will have to spend 40,000 units. And the process, again, it's up to you if you want to go like, oh, just buy all the Paragon crystals Rich says about now, go do that. I kind of feel like this process of looking at it is a little bit more smoother, but let's kind of go into it and I'll kind of explain it as it goes. Something if you don't know already, there should be enough, about 1,900 units available to you if you are willing to grind arena right now. Maybe a little bit less because I think it was on Monday we mentioned it, so you could be without a little bit of time if you are looking to grab the units in order to do this event. But yeah, let's kick things off with the following. So I have 6,600 points at the moment, which is on screen right now. I am going to be trying to follow this process as much as possible and is based on my 2 7-stars that I've got. The 2 7-stars I've picked up gives me 5,000 points plus the 2 Paragon crystals I bought with units because I wanted to see what they were like. 1,600 points, 6,600 points overall, 300 units from Alliance milestone number 3. Happy days. Okay, my next thing will be to go and complete the shooting star quest. So the shooting star quest is a great opportunity, first of all, to do the initial completion. Once you've done the initial completion, the first clear, you will get a ton of Paragon crystals. Not a huge ton, but by going through the completion of that little quest right here, the quest completion, you'll get 1 Paragon crystal at a time. Over the space of that particular quest, you'll pick up 6 in total. 6 in total, which will give you 4,800 points, which you can see we've totaled and factored into right there. And will bring you up to 11,400 points and unlocks milestone 4 of the Alliance event, adding 2 Paragon crystals. Add that 1,600 points in for those 2 Paragon crystals. It brings you up to 13,000 points, okay? 13,000 points. Very important because the next stage is going to be down to you. If you've got 1 7-star, you'll be able to go and clear path 2 of all the paths. By doing that, that gives you 3,000 7-star shards, which is going to be a benefit for you if you're willing to go and grind, because it will add into a 2,500 7-star shards you picked up in solo milestone number 2, which, as you can see by my sums and by what is on screen right now, I have 8,900 7-star shards at the point of recording this video and before even starting this process. So I take that, I then plus it to whatever I pick up, it'll give me 17,400 7-star shards. And this gives me my 3rd 7-star. Very important. And do bear in mind, and I will have to reiterate this, you at this stage may have picked up another 7-star or have less 7-stars. I don't know. I can't see all 100,000 different rosters to kind of like chart a course for everybody. But, you know, from that particular point, you will then unlock some more stuff. If you are willing to explore quest 1 and 2 and open up the Paragon crystals, that gives you extra 1,600 points, getting your total up to 17,100 points. And again, at this point, it's a very kind of crucial time in your alliance kind of milestones, because it will get you up further and to some nice stuff very, very soon, which is milestone number 7 and milestone number 8. So milestone number 7 and milestone number 8, for those that don't know, are going to be a 300 units and 3,500 7-star shards. Really handy because it adds into the totals. Really handy because units will be able to help you to reinvest into your progress with all of this one. And kind of getting up further milestones. And that's the real point of this process, is to get you further. I've put some big arrows to the kind of like the left of it to kind of indicate like where we're going. You know, this is going on a journey. You don't have to follow this. It's just a process. It's a process that, you know, it took several hours to go, okay, well, if you go here, 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 you get this points from here, and it just goes down. So to reiterate, where are we up to? We're up to 17,100 points from the last point there. And then solo milestone 3 gets 2 Paragon crystals. Milestone number 9 gets, and it's Alliance 1 there, you get 3 Paragon crystals. That gets you up to a total of 21,100 of those lovely points. But sadly, what that actually does is it puts you into, as I referred to as, no man's land. And no man's land is not a good place to be in, because if you're sitting on 21,000 points, you're kind of looking at this going like, okay, 21,000 points. What can I do with 21,000 points? Well, we're not close to the Paragon crystals. Yeah, okay, we've got some of the other stuff. By the way, I am not mentioning all the other stuff you get in these rewards, but what I'm trying to get is you to the further 40k mark. So yeah, you're kind of looking at going like, oh, well, I really would like to get up to the solo, or, you know, 21,000 points. Where do I go from here? 21,000 points. And you're looking around, you're kind of going like, okay, well, I'm in no man's land here. I need more points. I need to get up to 24,000 points as soon as possible. And this is the point you make a decision. Do you want to spend any more units or not? So if you spend 800 units, it gets 3,200 points. And that gets you to 24,300 points. And as we said, you have jumped that no man's land and you're into the other side. You're into the green zone, because you've then got yourself up to the point in time where you can open up more Paragon crystals. So this milestone here, 5 Paragon crystals, and you can open them up. You open them up and it gets you 4,000 points. Those 4,000 points are going to be incredibly crucial, because it does push you further down the line. It pushes you to right here, a 7-star crystal at 28,000 points. And that's fantastic. That means that will be your 4th 7-star that you'll be able to open, potentially. Again, as I said, I don't know where you're going to be. You may have more, you may have less. Yeah, if you're willing to kind of jump the gun with extra points, that if you've got 1 7-star and invest your Paragon crystals, so you spend units, get Paragon crystals, and you get up to this particular point by doing the shooting star quest, and as well some of these things with reinvesting back in, you can get up there as well. So it's just giving you a little bit of hope, especially if you're non-spending. So at that particular point, you kind of look at the situation and go, solo milestone 6 has been unlocked at 30k 800 points. And then you've got this point in time here where you're actually in profit with units. So yeah, 1,000 units have been spent so far, and a total return of 1,100. 100 units profits. That's not going to last, by the way. You can bank out now and go like, oh, I'm not going to take part in it. But look, the next stage is, if you're willing to explore quest 3 and 4, get the Paragon crystals there. And I recommend doing it. It means that because you'll have 4 7-stars at this point. That means you get 3,200 points. And then if you spend 400 units on 2 Paragon crystals, you get 1,600 points. And that gets you to a total of 35,600 points. Now, at that particular point, again, you're looking around and go, well, there's nothing in Alliance, but there is something in Solo. Around that 35,000 point mark, if you go to your milestones and under 35,000, you get 3 additional Paragon crystals, which again, take you a little bit further. It gives you 2,400 points. If you then are willing to spend 600 units on Paragon crystals, it gets you a further 2,400 points, getting you to 40,400. And at the same time, Happy Days gets you that second, depending on if your alliance has achieved it, and that's the big if. that particular tier 6 class catalyst, which, you know, I'm gonna hopefully get to work and help out my alliance kind of get a bit further and beyond, because I've been doing this spreadsheet for the last 4 hours and I want to participate in this particular event. But yeah, you should have like 40,400. And also the spend side of things. And this is the thing that I just want to reiterate, is that it's at this point, it's your decision to go further. I'm probably going to do a follow-up video on this and look at some other variables on this particular event. But yeah, at this point, you spent 2,200 units, total return 1,100, and total spend 1,100 units. So that is it. You know, that's kind of like, yeah, that breaks even there. 600 units, 400 units, 1,000 units, 800 units there, plus the 400 at the start of the video, 2,200, the 1,100 you get from the I think I've done that right. I think we've done 1,100 units spend total. I'm pretty certain this is the best, one of the best ways. But as I said, and as I just want to like finish up this video, is that I don't know what you are going to do with your account. You may have 7 stars, you may not. I just thought the best way to explain this is kind of explain it, what's happening to me, so I could explain how to kind of translate it to you. I'll try and do some other scenarios where, say, you've got 1 7-star and how far you can go. And do bear in mind, if you've got like 3 or 4, if you've got 3 7-stars, you probably don't really have to worry about it. Just follow the process, do the completion, and also the other path of the shooting star quest, and then it's the case you'll probably get close to, if not have enough, to then get another 7-star, getting you to do the exploration. And to be honest, you probably find you don't have to spend that many units. But this is just something that's going to cost myself and maybe a few other players that maybe have 1 to 2 7-stars. But again, I don't know. I'm just kind of showing you a map, and it's up to you whether or not it applies to your ship or it applies to someone else. Because, you know, map, open seas, and yeah, ship size varies to different types of channels. That was a very good description right there. Any case, that's been a video. I hope you enjoyed it. Check out the spreadsheet in the link in the description, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye-bye.